Alright, y'all. I went ahead and started the truck up. You can see it's leaking gas like no other. What's good, grind schoolers? It's your boy Rob, and today we in the shop. So today what we got going down is we are going to talk about the Squarebody. I have something that I think I want to do, and I think I want to try to take care of. I'm gonna see if it works. Hopefully it does work flawlessly so that I don't have no issues. And I could just, fish the wire to the starter and have, like I said, no issues, no problems, nothing like that. I'm gonna see where I can route it, because right now how it's routed is kind of in the way of like the exhaust manifold, and it could melt the wire and stuff like that. I just did that for a temporary solution so that I could get the truck started up and moving. I think what I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna move that location so that it's out of the way. Because here's my thing, I want to be able to get the truck started moving, because I'm gonna have to do some rearranging in this garage, and right now it's blocking the Elco, so the truck doesn't actually it moves, it turns on, I can finesse it back and forth, but the thing about it is it's not like, if it gets stuck, it's gonna be stuck. So I want to be able to move it reliably up and down, around, whatever, however I need to move it without having any issues. So that's pretty much what we're going to be doing today. Right now we're on hold on the Monte Carlo because I'm waiting on a part to come in for the fuel line, and I'll show you guys that in a second. So let me go ahead and turn this camera around, and we'll talk about the Squarebody and what we got going down with it. And then also there's going to be big plans for it too. I know I said that I was getting rid of it, but I'm no longer going to get rid of it. I started to think about it. I did actually put it up for sale, and for the amount of money that I'm going to get for it, doesn't make sense to sell it. I might as well keep it until I can do something with it. So, and I talked to one of the homies that's doing a frame off restoration GTO build, and he's like, yo, bro, just keep it. You know what I'm saying? Even if it takes you a couple years to get to it or whatever, then, you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. But anyways, man, let me go ahead and flip this camera around. Go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you get a notification every single time I drop another video. And yo, let's get into it. So as you guys can see, we did a lot of work to the Monte Carlo. I told you guys exactly what I did in my last video, and it looks a whole lot cleaner in here. I also, sprayed it down with the hose, so it is actually a lot better. I did end up replacing that belt. I had to, I didn't have a 90-degree for this fuel pump, so I needed to order a 90-degree. That's what I'm currently waiting on, but it looks so much cleaner under here, y'all. It still needs a lot of work. We still have to go ahead and, rewire it, and that's what this is for. So this is the wiring kit for the car. I thought about using it for the Squarebody because, that's a wiring mess currently. This one is too, but not as bad as the Squarebody is, although I don't know the history of this car. So I'm gonna go ahead and just knock it out with that one. And then that one has all the circuits for like the power window options and stuff like that. So that's pretty much what we're gonna do. As soon as that 90-degree comes in, I can go ahead and hook up the fuel line and start the car, run it for a little bit, go ahead and change the oil and all that kind of stuff. And as soon as I'm done changing the oil, I'm gonna go ahead and start rewiring the whole car. So stay tuned for that, man. Also too, I think I'm gonna need a new reservoir because this reservoir looks like it's warped. I don't know how, but it just doesn't look too good. So we'll address that at a later date, but right now that's not what we're here for. We're here for the Squarebody, yo. So pretty much what I got going down with this is the starter wire is pretty much in the way of the header, or the hold on, I don't know why I always do this, try to turn the camera on without having the hood open. Let me go ahead and use two hands because this thing is a beast. All right, y'all, so right now I got it temporarily like just put together like that. The truck will actually start like that, but I want to make that more of a permanent solution, just because, like I said, the way this is routed, I just did it real quick just to see if it was gonna work, because I didn't want to do it like permanently and it not work. So now it's like routed over the air cleaner all the way on this side. I just kind of have it real janky right there through the hoop for the oil filler neck or whatever, or for the oil, and then it's routed down into the starter. So I want to change that location. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about wiring it to, you see that wire hanging down right there, this wire here. I'm thinking about soldering or butt connecting this green wire to that wire, and then pulling it through the tube that it's in, and then it comes back up around over here somewhere. I'm not really 100% sure like where it comes through out, but I think that's pretty much what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get that wire, I'm gonna crawl up under the truck, I'm going to butt connect that wire together, and then I'm gonna pull it through on this side. So I hope that it works like I envision it, because that would make it a lot more simpler than trying to figure out where I should route that, and how it's currently routed is not, you know what I'm saying, solid. So I'm gonna have to try to figure that out, but that's pretty much what I want to do. And then also, like, after we're done doing that, I think I'm gonna siphon the gas, and all this might not be done today. I just wanted to turn the camera on, get some square body action for a second. I'm gonna siphon the gas out of this fuel tank, because there's less gas in this fuel tank than there is the other one. The other one I think is full up, all the way full, all the way full. So I'm gonna attack the passenger side gas tank first, because the fuel lines, I'm sure they're cracked, because as soon as I try to turn this truck on, the fuel just pours out of there. So my goal is to obviously I'm gonna have to wait for a better day, and like I said, I probably won't even do the starter wire today, because I got to get on this side of the truck, and there's snow on this side. So I don't want to lay all up in the snow and stuff like that, trying to, you know what I'm saying, get to this starter wire just to, you know, I could crawl from the front of the truck, but I don't think I want to do that, because it's kind of a far ways. But anyways, I think that's what, you know, the best course of action is, to get everything solid or whatever. Like I said, I just want to turn y'all on real quick to show y'all the truck and what we got going down. And I think I'm gonna replace this door too. So when I get a solid day where it's, you know, about 60 degrees out here, or, you know, even 50 degrees, it's decent now. But you know, as you guys can see, like at the start of the video, I didn't really have like a hoodie on or nothing like that. That's because the sun beats down on my driveway and makes it a little bit warmer than it actually is. But when I get a warmer day where I'm out here comfortable, I'll probably pull this door off and replace it. I know it's gonna, you know, the truck's gonna be mismatched colors, but what I want to do is I want to get this door from over here. So this door right here, I want to get from over here on the side of the Elco, because I'm terrified that it's gonna fall on the Elco. I just got it sitting right there for now, and also I kind of want to clean up the space too. So and then eventually the Monte Carlo will probably come over here in this location, because it's a lot longer than the Elco, and the Elco will give me more room to get in and out of the door. So but I want to get this door out of here, and I want to kind of clean up this area, clean up the back of the Elco and stuff like that. And then I'll probably get rid of this bumper. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to get rid of the bumper. It actually makes no sense to get rid of the bumper, because it doesn't make sense to get rid of the bumper, because I think I'm doing away with this chassis. Damn. Yeah. So I'll take the tailgate. I'll take the tail lights out. Front piece out. And I told you guys this in like an earlier video what I was going to do. But some of this stuff I'll take off, and then I'll scrap the rest of it. And then I'll just take the motor out and stuff like that. But we'll figure it out. But like I said, I just want to get that door on. Take the inside door panel out, and I'll probably leave it off, because I'll probably do some things with it, probably do something cool with it. See what I could muster up. and then do the same thing here. I got to pick a direction and pick a color for the truck. I don't know if I'm gonna go back red or not, just because of the simple fact that, you know what I'm saying, like, I'm undecided right now. But there's a lot that has to be done to this door. I got to take the whole inside track out. I got to take the window out. I got to take the small window out. I got to take the door handle out. The window crank, all that stuff has to come out. Luckily, it's not like nothing electrical's in here, so it shouldn't be too difficult. But in order to swap the door, that's what I got to do. And I just need time to do it. So next day that I have, feels really good out here, I'll go ahead and attack this starter wire first, and then I'll go ahead and attack the door. And then when I really feel like getting up under the truck, I'll go ahead and drop that gas tank. I'm gonna siphon it here within the next couple of days though, just so I can get that gas out. And what I think I'll do is I'll take the gas out of that tank and I'll put it in this tank, just for the time being, and try to make that one as light as possible so I could drop the tank and change the fuel lines so that I could actually use the truck. One other thing I also wanted to do was I wanted to check the power steering in this thing, because right now it doesn't have hardly any power steering. It looks like there's no power steering fluid on there. So I'm gonna get a flashlight and try to see if I can see up in the tank and see if there's any power steering fluid in there at all, because if not, we might have to change this gearbox, because this thing is a bitch to try to turn right now. You know what I mean? I was driving the Elko like that for the longest, but you know, the Elko's a lot lighter of a car, and this is a big heavy duty truck. Like, this is what, 8,400 pounds or something like that. Dang, I just locked it. I think it's like 8,400 pounds. Let me see. And that's actually how I found out that they don't make kits for the heavy duty trucks, because it says not made for the ones that have 8,400 gross vehicle weight, 8,200. So it's 8,200 pounds, y'all. 8,200 pounds. So it makes this thing very, very, very tough to turn. You know what I mean? But yeah, so anyways, that's what we got, man. I know, like I said, I jumped out the window and told y'all that I was not going to keep the square body, but I am actually going to keep the square body, because it doesn't make sense to get rid of it, especially for what people were trying to offer me. It just didn't make any sense, y'all. So, you know, and then also too, instead of, you know, just making it however, you know, whatever, I can now have my short bed. So, you know what I'm saying? This is such a good looking truck, man. I look at all these square bodies that's all done up and stuff like that, man, and they're such good looking trucks. Probably one of the best looking trucks that's ever been made, besides, you know, early C10s, you know, like 72s, 68 72s, 68 272s, you know, and a little bit later than that. But yeah, man, I mean, such a good looking truck. Let me know down in the comment sections if y'all agree, man. But that's what we got going down with the square body, y'all. That just, you know, time and effort, y'all. Y'all already know how this go, but we getting to it, y'all. You know, you already know how we do on this channel. All right, y'all. I went ahead and started the truck up. You can see it's leaking gas like no other. You know what I'm saying? So the fuel lines on top definitely need to be redone or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's going on there. But I mean, I put a little bit of starter fluid in there, man. She started right up. So I mean, it also is a little bit warmer out here too. So you know what I mean? It's about to die. It's struggling right now, but yeah, man, I mean, this thing starts right up. It's good to go, really. You know what I'm saying? I just need to fix those fuel leaks and obviously get better gas in it so that she can stay on. Because, you know, obviously right now, she's trying to die on me. You know what I'm saying? So that's 100% because of the fuel issue, you know what I mean? Yeah, so 100% because of the fuel. It smelled like kerosene, but you know what I'm saying? We cold folk now, man. We got it on. smell like it's burning oil. But listen to that thing purr, yo. 454 on this thing, man. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to get the fuel tanks or the fuel lines fixed so that we're not leaking fuel everywhere. And then let me go ahead and turn this thing off. I'm gonna try to get the fuel lines fixed so we're not leaking fuel everywhere. And then I'm gonna probably take this thing to get emissions. I'm gonna probably go through the brakes too. And then I'll take this thing to go get emissions. But you can see how much fuel, like right there, I spilled some sea foam. But right up there is, you know, all fuel from it just starting just now. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if I could, like I said, take this thing to get emissions done on it. I might even just throw it on a tow truck, or not a tow truck, but a trailer. Throw it on a trailer, take it to emissions, see if I can get it done, get my 5-year tags on this thing, and then we'll probably get to work. I wanted to try to see if, you know what I'm saying, this power steering was gonna work, but I don't know that I want to put this thing in gear. There's absolutely no power steering fluid in there, so that could be the reason. Or, you know what I'm saying, it could have burned up, you know what I'm saying, the what's that thing called down there, gearbox, from not having power steering fluid in it for so long. I know that's what happened to my gearbox, my brand new gearbox that I put in the Elko. I burned it up because I was running it without no power steering in it. But this thing got AC, man. It's purring, but you know that's not how we rock. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get that, you know what I'm saying, rah up in here. So I'm gonna do the little things that I have planned for it once I get a better day, like on a weekend or something, and then go from there, man. But for the most part, this thing should be running and driving. I just been kind of neglecting to do anything to it. It's just been sitting here for the most part. But yeah, I'm gonna get on this thing because we don't have too much going on. The Impala just got to do the alignment and we're good to go, man. And then, like I said, I wanted this to be able to move flawlessly so that I could get the Elko in and out. But other than that, man, we'll be good to go. Right, y'all, that's gonna do it for this video, man. I hope y'all enjoyed it. My goal, man, is to have everything really just running and driving so I can hop in, turn the key, and go. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much with that said, I'll probably just be in the garage thugging it out all the time, just trying to get everything together, everything solid. My plan with this truck is, you know what I'm saying, I just want it running and driving. I'm gonna just keep it how it is now. You know, because realistically the truck runs. You know what I'm saying? It just needs good gas in it to run efficiently. I put some of that seafoam stuff in it and the truck kicked right on, and you know what I'm saying, it was running, and you know, it's kind of choking out a little bit, but I figure, you know, if I could get to some good gas, mix some good gas, some bad gas, just burn all of the old fuel out of there, eventually the truck will be, you know what I'm saying, you know, hop in, start right up and go, and I don't have to use any starter fluid. I decided to start it up just because, you know, like over time, if it just sits too long, you know what I'm saying, it's just harder and harder to start. Today was a good day to start the truck, so I decided to do it. And like I said, it started up flawlessly other than those gas leaks. So I'm gonna go through that. I'm debating whether I want to do the brakes or not. The brakes are real bad on it. But or at least the rotor is. The rotor's real bad on it. I don't know if I necessarily want to do all that work or not. But then again, you know, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Maybe in due time. But realistically, my plan with the truck is just, you know, get it running and driving to a state where I can move it around and it's not just taking up space. I can move it to the street. If I can get plates on it, I will move it to the street and I won't have it just sitting in the driveway. But then again, you know, who knows? I mean, it's not really affecting anything now that there's plenty of space in the driveway. For all the cars to sit. So, you know, I don't really know. As long as it moves and runs and drives, it should be good. My ultimate plan with the truck is to get a new chassis for it, scrap everything on it, redo the motor, take the cab off, put the cab on the chassis, put the motor onto the chassis, and get a short bed. and it'll be a full short bed, and then I'll just scrap everything else, because I'm sure nobody's gonna buy the frame by itself, and I'm not even gonna go through that hassle. So we'll see. That's a long time coming. That's the way down the road. I gotta finish up doing everything with the Monte Carlo. The Impala's almost ready to go. And then as far as the El Camino goes, I'm probably just gonna, you know what I'm saying, roll it how it is right now with the small block and whatever, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, you know, my plans change all the time. We'll talk about all that stuff in due time, but I just want to get in the garage and work all the time on everything until everything is exactly how I want it to be. So anyways, man, like I said, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you get a notification every single time I drop another video. And always remember, work hard so you can live free.